Okay, hello dear friends, good afternoon, such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. And it's been a long time we didn't have coffee, we didn't have tea together. So today I would like to share with you a cup of tea. And this tea, I will show you how this tea looks like. First, let me take a selfie. It's quite strong, and recently I mostly drink a lot of very light tea, green tea, white tea, and the same kind, white tea. Maybe I will show you, but anyway, it's always what I drink, nothing fancy. And and then I was thinking, wow, it's too light and it's not very exciting to drink always the same tea. So I decided to change tea, and so I changed into this tea. I will not use my finger to touch it. Look at this beautiful tea container. I cannot open it. Oh, I cannot open it. What is going on here? This is a very, very, very special gift. I have used it often, not that often, but I have never made a video to show exactly, to let you see it, how I use it. So this is you press it and then it release. I think because it's airtight. Here is airtight. You press it, it can be closed. And if you just push it, it's airtight and it does not open. You press, then the air can be released from here. And same as cover up. If you do not press it, you cannot close it because the air, it's airtight because the air does not come out. So now you can put it in. Fancy, So this kind of tea is called 小青柑 or 小青桔. Oh, it's okay. There is a wrapper on it. 小青柑. It's made of little green lemon or orange, and then put stuff the tea inside. Next time when I start to drink this tea, we can share it together. I usually do not like I think this is a black tea. It didn't mention, but usually they are made of black tea or pu'er tea, and they are usually very strong. But this one, it looks very dark color. This is a number 4 infusion, and still so strong color. But the tea is not bitter. It's very mild. It's very tamed, tempered, and you do not feel it's strong. You do not feel it's sharp, but it's very well tempered. I love it. So another thing I have shown you, the cake. So here's the story of this cake. Oh, that's so good, this tea. Drink hot tea, because drinking water, drink water, let's say, drink a lot of hot water, because it washes out the dirty stuff in your body, in your stomach. And by drinking, you are actively cleansing yourself. And the best is water, of course, but if water is just too plain for for you to drink. Put some tea. Good tea is good. Here comes the story of this cake. My husband made this cake yesterday, and he was making this cake, and I said, well, we are staying at home and not going out. We do not have a physical activity. Maybe this is not good. It will be making us eating too much. And this is one of the reasons I do not bake anything, because bake is sugar and milk and egg and butter. It's just too heavy. Anyway, he said that is not a problem. So he made this cake, and I was, oh, this is so good, so good. It's not that sweet, and the upper part is fluffy, and the lower part is like a flan, is like forte. It's like flan, not flan. Suddenly, that word, the bodan, what is the mur? I will go ask. Give me 1 minute. A Brittany particular. Gâteau magique à la vanille. Gâteau magique. Oh yes, I'm sorry, and I don't think I will crop out that family, that part of fun, of family fun. And so it's very much like phare bodong, and my husband showed me, it's he got it from the internet. You know, I cannot bake because I do not listen to anybody else. I do not listen to my boss. I do not listen to my husband. I do not listen to my son. I do not listen to myself. I cannot copy other people. Every time I create, I mess around. I do things my way. Hai Ying's way or highway. My way or no way. And he listened. And he must leave. Oh, yeah, he's not here. He must leave with a recipe. If there is no recipe, I actually worry he will die of starvation. Anyway, yeah, so engineer. So this is Gâteau magique à la vanille, the name. If you like, I can show you the recipe, and we will take a picture. Not take a picture. We will have a close look of it. I do not have some fancy, so it's like phare bodong. It's like flan. Voila. See, it's very moisturizing. It's good because there is a lot of, there is milk in it. Let's take a look here. Okay, now I move the light a little bit better so you can see. Can you see it? Yes, you can see it, right? So on the upper part is much more fluffy, and in the lower part it's more dense. It's like flan. In the upper part is like fluffy, and it's so good. It's not too sweet. Wow. Oh, look at it. Let me move a little bit. When everything is so, ooh, what is that bar? White. When everything becomes so hard, we can still enjoy life, and that is so special. That is so special. So this is the cake. Looks so good. So the upper part is fluffy, and the lower part is more like a jelly, like a flan, like a soup, like a gravy, and it's not too sweet, just perfect, with a little bit vanilla. We put vanilla, and another thing we put, I think he put some orange juice, orange zest or something, of course, from backyard. What else? Anyway, can I help you? Yes, let me help you to enjoy it. And suppose you are eating together with me. My mouth is your mouth, okay? Mi casa es su casa. Oh my. So it's soft, tender, silky, and a little bit of this fluffy. It's amuse-bouche, amuse-girl. So amuse-bouche. So there is a pleasure, that fun of the texture, because it's a little bit rough, fluffy texture, and with the silky lower layer of flan, like it's just good. It's good. It's very good. Okay, I will put it aside, and we can enjoy some magazine. I will put it aside. Okay, that little plate will be here. You wait. And another thing, in my home, all the cakes I eat, nobody else eat, because yeah. So this will be my new project. So good. Good tea, good magazine. Again, it's been a long time we didn't have magazine, because because first, the distance teaching, the distance learning, distance teaching online can be very, very demanding. And in the classroom, you are with the students, and you are with the students, but now the students with the parents, And sometimes you will be very, very, very super duper 100% or 200%, 300% more careful. I mean, you cannot make mistake, and you cannot, you know what I'm talking, because parents are behind. Yeah. Anyway, it's quite stressful, and you prepare a lot of things, because in class you can go with the flow. Sometimes student ask you a question, you prepare some answer on the run because you have the knowledge. But with distance learning, you have to prepare so much more, and you have to think what can deliver, what cannot deliver. Your attention may not be the final result, and it is actually your attention is not the final result. What you are trying may not be what you are getting. So it's very stressful. So we didn't take a look at the magazines, and now it's coming in. It makes me feel that life continues. How beautiful. But this magazine is a little bit different from other magazines. They are always only things without people. So they thinking about quarantine before the quarantine started. Anyway, it's a kind of an isolated lifestyle. Look at it. It's beautiful, right? And another thing, during this time, I think a lot of people taking more testosterone. People spend more time at home, taking care of family, taking care of the house, cleaning up and everything. That is very, very interesting. These are pretty stuff. For some reason, this magazine looks so, the color is so cool and so cold. There is some warm color, but you do not feel any warmth of this company or this design. What do you think? I just do not find any warmth in this room. They are pretty, they are elegant, and they are distanced, and you do not feel warmth. You do not feel connection. Everything is separated. Nothing is, there is just not that warmth in a family life. They are too good to be enjoyed. They are kind of lost their root for real living. Do you agree with me? These might be just normal leaves. It can be a leaf on the roadside, but putting here is actually isolating these leaves from its natural habitat. And see these, they are just there is not that warm, cozy, fluffy, that grandma's house, that feeling. Look at this. And the modern art. Grudge with modern art. I just cannot understand modern art. I feel so bad of myself. I feel very, very, very bad. And this bookshelf, kind of a waste of space. If you have a bookshelf, you can put 500 books, and this you can only put 200 books. Anyway, do they read? I doubt. So this one is just very cold. This particular season, I feel. Okay, so remember, it's been a long time. I have this, and now I can open it up. So we bought the Nespresso barista coffee machine. Now it comes with this book, but we bought it in store, and the store at that time does not have it, so they ship it to me. A coffee book, coffee table book. I have never seen it, so let's take a look. Did I damage? No, I didn't damage anything. Wow. Coffee from A to Z. What is A? My little cup. This is the cup. It might be smaller than my cup, but it's the same style. Ooh, see, separated. That's so good. Wow. 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 From bean to perfect cut, and everything in between. Oh, wow. Artisanal beans, crema design, extraction, farmers, green coffee, history, Italy, journey, knowledge, latte, moment, nurture, origin, precision, quality, roast, sustainable, terroir, uses, vision, wine, X marks the spot. use Z-lot recipe. Ooh, they do make effort, yeah, to make every alphabetic used one time. Haha, Nescoffee, you are trying hard. Wow, coffee is so beautiful. Oh, sorry for the reflection. I didn't do it. Coffee from A to Z. Artisanal. Oh, look at it. This is so beautiful, this color. Artisanal. It is undeniable that creating a real great cup of coffee has always been an art form. So much work and passion goes into each step of the process. From the growing of the beans to the final brewing and everything in between. Even the drinking of coffee is an art form. From the type of cup that is used to how the beverage is sipped. If you walk into any reputable cafe, it is clear that the barista mastering the shining metal espresso machine are also artisans. It takes a tremendous amount of skill and technique to brew the perfect ristretto, risotto, or comforting latte macchiato. The barista must perform a well-orchestrated ballet of packing, just the right amount of grinds with just the right amount of force, while simultaneously steaming the milk and adjusting the temperature, water pressure, and flow. During each step of the coffee making, from bean to cup, artisans of all types take great pride in their craft. Ooh. I like this kind of picture. This is real. You know, not only painting, now we have this modern art painting that you do not see a thing, but also in photography, sometimes the photographer trying to make it so artistic that you do not see any image, or it's all blurred, it's all in the purpose. But I like this countryside, country girl style. Just let me see it clearly. She looks beautiful. This is a very special nose and a very special work. They are testing coffee. Oh, it must be not from here, because this does not have foam and this has a stress as foam. Wow. Wow. A sensory coffee expert tasting a bunch of coffee to confirm aromatic profile and flavor. Oh, coffee beans? Can it be? I think it must be open up and inside this one must be beans. this is coffee bean. Red berry. There is a coffee shop in my neighborhood called Red Berry. Not yet roasted. Wow, this is amazing. Big table. This must be to spread it so that it get enough crema, get enough dryness. Oh, ooh. I think I have this cup. I have another cup without this this glass inside. It's a loop now. Before it was like this. Crema. Oh, how can they make coffee look so beautiful? Yes, design. Sine x plus 2 sine xy plus minus cosine square x. Oh, they are designing the coffee room. That is interesting. I think at the core of things, no matter how artificial the world has become, at the core of things, of producing something, there are still these artisanal, or there are still this craftsmanship, and that is very, very admirable. What is this? Oh, this is the recycling room. Made of, oh, this is not extruded yet. Yeah, I used to work for packaging industry, so it's not yet extruded and then extruding, and these are the recycling. Oh, virtuous circle. Oh, they made it above. Oh, 40 pen in the color of Dakan, made of recycled aluminum. Oh, I think it's an Austria brand. 40. Oh, we have this, not purple color, but Dakan color. This one. I do not have this one. Extraction. Wow, that's a very interesting book. Extracting. Put it in and then the pressure. Oh, look at it. Wow. Can you see it? That's a good book. Farmers. Is he a farmer? He does not very. Imagine you rise with the roosters. First crow at 5 a.m. These are the farmers. They are real people. I like to see picture like this, and you can see their face. You can see the winkle, you can see the eyes, the expectation, the happiness, the struggle, and these are real people. I like to see picture. Oh, I love to see this. This is so real. I remember I was in a coffee shop, I think Peace Coffee, and there is a picture of in an African village, one coffee planter, and there are a lot of coffee planters, a man or a female, a male or a female, very clean house, very simple, very clean, and it's so beautiful. These are real people. I like to see real people. I like to see real people. I like to see real people. They make me feel they are real. Very much like this guy, the Peace Coffees. Yeah, very simple, standing straight, thin, long, and slender. Oh, green coffee, green coffee, red berry. How do they open it up? I have no idea. Oh, I like to see. This is a good book of people walking like this. It's actually touching. History. Oh, wow. This must be the old illustration, botanic illustration, 1975. Café dei Bordi. Okay, here's the story. Almost 100 years later, in 1975, an engineer from Nestle was touring Italy in search of the best tasting espresso. While in Rome, his wife observed a barista's technique and thought there should be a way for people to create the same beverage at home. The engineer made it his goal to create a user-friendly machine that could produce a great espresso with the same exacting standards of complex machines we saw in Italy. I remember when I was working in China, I think 30 or 40 years ago, and we were talking about the Italian. At that time, Chinese people drink coffee, and we do not drink tea, do not drink coffee. I think my sister has bought some coffee from Yunnan province of China, and she boiled at home. It smells so good, and that was my first exposure to coffee. And I worked in a foreign company, and they talk about how much Italians like espresso. And one of my friend, maybe my husband, now husband at that time, or his colleague, someone, they work in an international company, and he said he knows one Italian guy. He loves espresso so much. Every time when he did business travel, he had an espresso machine in his baggage, in his luggage. Maybe it's like this. Maybe it's a Nespresso small one. Oh, this is another design. I think I have this one. I almost got every. Are we too long? 39 minutes. Nespresso, Nespresso, Nespresso. Indonesia, Java. So they must collect one. Oh, yeah, I have this one. Oh, I love this. I think I have this one. I forgot. Latte. Latte. Oh, whoa. I had this machine. And it's too old. I bought a new one. Ooh, latte. This little dish is so classy. Oh, cookie moment. Love first. Oh, that so pretty, this cup. Nurture. Ching, 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 ching. Let's just make an hour of not worry, not thinking. Spend an hour to look at the magazine, to look. Imagine these are people's hard working. The graphic designer, the photographer, the text writer, the author. They must spend so much time and attention doing this. Let's just spend a little bit of time to appreciate, use. Ooh, look at this. This is like my painting brush. That's so pretty. What a beautiful color. This a little bit pastel color. Ooh la 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 la. Vision. Ooh la la la. Wine. Coffee wine. There was a time in history when coffee was referred to as the wine of Arabia. I have this cup. It's quite pretty. X marks the spot. Cafecito de Cuba. Oh, I love Aurora de la Paz. I love this painting. Oh, this is so... Oh, I love this watercolor painting. Love, love, love. Love, love, love it. This is the recipe. You can connect it online to see the recipe. Yeah, those are the recipes. Peppermint. Oh, this is a recipe book. Amaretto spiced latte with chocolate coconut latte, dark chocolate, banana caramel latte. I am always a cappuccino. Well, there is no cappuccino. CEO Jean-Marc Duvoisin. Jean-Marc Duvoisin. Oh, look at it. Okay, time for dinner. Enjoy. Nespresso. It's a beautiful book. And it's a beautiful cake. Bye bye, friends. I love you. I really do. Do. Yeah, this is the dish, the plate. My husband bought it. You want to see it, right? It's quite unique. Bye bye, friends. I love you. I really do.